good aim, and you have a couple of guys together, just aiming to only go for headshots with the USP, you can kill a couple of people when you're in the right spot.
Yeah, I mean, the USP kills that you get usually come from a little bit of luck, but when you have really good aim, it obviously increases the chances. AGAiN's actually offing outside here on nuke. Maybe he'll, yeah, he's waiting for Neo. This is what you talked about in the other game. You were wondering if maybe someone should buy an AWP and just, like, wait for Neo. But he actually jump peeks that in anticipation for the AWP, makes him shoot, and now he's just not even going to go out there.
Dosia with 1 health on the ramp.
It seems
and they're
like
about to nade where he is. Oh, they choose to nade over below ladder, actually.
And that was just a really unlucky double that they got. AGAiN jumped out of ramp while Fox peeked, and they just got doubled.
Now Pasha can flank. He's killed by Zek. This is still worth going for Zek.
Yeah, I think he's gonna go for it.
I mean, if FX just play together, they can actually crossfire him purely in the back, but I'd imagine they'll probably just go one at a time and waste a lot of the clock.
That's a nice shot by Neo.
I mean, the thing that has to annoy you if you're M5 here is that they've only got 1 round on the board, and yet they've had a bunch of rounds where, by the mid-round period of the game, they were in them. They were sort of in 3v3s. They were in like 2v3s, but then they've never been able to get to like a vaguely reasonable end game where they could actually go for a clutch and have a chance of winning it.
Yeah.
Like they're just making the wrong decisions while FX is making good decisions.
Yeah, the pistol round was a good example of that, where they had the right idea of trying to like group up in a pack of 4 and rush lower, but then FX
nice
just ran back.
Let's see if he can get to this gun now. Decent effort. Cuban again is actually on top of the scoreboard.
So what's the minimum amount of rounds you think that M5 should be hoping to get now?
I mean, in terms of like having a good chance of winning the game, I won't say they need them all because it's unlikely that'd happen, but I'd say they probably need like, let's say 6 at least.
Yeah, I think 6 is maybe 5 if they get a pistol and a first gun, but yeah.
I mean,
definitely
at this sort of pace, I reckon they're probably going to get like 3 or 4.
Yeah. Some nice kills outside by Fox.
And I mean, the thing that has to frustrate you if you are M5 is that actually skill-wise, they all seem to be doing pretty well.
Yeah.
And yet they're getting outclassed completely. Meanwhile, I mean, Pasha in particular hasn't particularly... He's been fairly invisible in this match so far, but he hasn't been needed. But here we go, Zek almost got to 4th.
Like, that's what I'm talking
Looks like
about,
this is going to be around.
The random aggressiveness that you see from people like Zek, he just keeps pushing. He gets a pick and he just keeps going. He could have got that kill and fallen back, but he just kept going. Like an Energizer battery.
Okay, and the big thing about that round also is that they only lost 2 guns.
Yeah, it's good, really good for them. Hopefully they can win this next round, so they actually have a little bit of money control. I
wonder if we're going to see FX switch and try any like faster upper strats, because at the moment nothing's been upper. I think they've had like 1 round or something and they went there.
Looks like Neo's just doing a mini hold. Looks like they might be trying to take a delayed inner strat. Yeah, they're taking inner just with a couple people.
But AGAiN's actually already boosted up and he kills someone. He comes up the ladder. Really fast rotations there.
FX actually had a really smart idea right there for...
Oh, Pasha's right behind the Zek, but I think he must have been blind or something, or he couldn't see through the smoke.
That's actually really unlucky.
Dosia has full health.
That was definitely a round that M5 shouldn't have let get to this point.
Dosia aggressively pushing up. Ooh, takes the first one fairly clean. Still got like 50 something health, hasn't he? 59.
Yeah.
The thing is, he has to go quick now. But that's good work.
Oh, 7 HP.
He's gonna have to kill him immediately. That wow, just through the wall. I mean that was a little bit lucky in the sense that he only had 7 health. So if he has like 60 there, that first shot probably doesn't kill him. But it's a very solid round by Dosia.
Yeah, I mean he played that perfectly. He knew that Pasha was just gonna fuck with him with the mini wall, so he walked all the way up and just spammed him a bit. I mean, I guess Pasha probably should have hid fully.
I mean, the trade actually looked... When they first attacked upper there, it looked like M5 were in really good position because they had like a guy up top, someone on a hut. But what happened is, due to the way the flashes came out, Romska just got owned without doing pretty much anything when he was in front of the hut.
Yeah. AGAiN missing a really crucial shot on Neo at the...
Cuban's seen that there's someone behind the CT red box. He's going to smoke over there. Ooh, but someone hits Neo all the way over. Fox.
Yeah, that's
See, this is one of
really
those scenarios where they
from...
need to like just pull back and hold the angle. Don't peek again, you know.
Yeah, but they're M5, so...
It's true. They've got Fox and Dosia over there.
They're just full peeking.
But they're like, but if I peek, then I might kill him.
I mean, if they try to go back towards ramp, which I think they're looking to do, they're going to run right into AGAiN's crosshair with AWP.
Now he's getting rushed. Pasha's still there, but it looks like he's going to come back and come over. So this is a scenario where they're actually caught out of position here, but Dosia holds them off with the first kill.
There's actually a nice spam kill.
Ooh, big kill by Cuban.
Again, FX really just outplaying them with the fakes. They have 3 guys take ramp, and Cuban walks out in there and takes the pick, and they all fall back, and they take the site. FX is really just making them over-rotate. I think that's partly due to M5.
Dosia might die here if they look to the left. Ooh, he just gets down the stairs.
Like, what do you think about what M5's doing? I don't think they should be over-rotating as much as they are, because every time they over-rotate, it seems like they go back. If they just held their position and, like, gave up certain parts of the map, it might, you know, benefit them a little bit more.
Well, especially as, like, if you look at the way FX is going ramp, they weren't going super slow one at a time like that. So there was no reason for AGAiN, if he did call it in, to call them to rush over to the ramp area. Like, they should have just kept holding upper. I mean, he has the AWP anyway, so he can take the first shot on the first guy. I mean, it might sound sarcastic, but M5 get into trouble when they try to overthink things.
Yeah.
Wow, amazing.
Nice 2 deagle kills by...
And he's still alive somehow. There's 3. That's going in a movie for sure.
Yeah.
And the entire round's done with the Eagles, pretty much.
Yeah, they really needed that round. That's just a huge round by RomJK. I mean...
And that's a round that's going to tilt FX as well, just because they died to all the Eagles.
Yeah.
And couldn't kill Romska when they were aiming on him and he was trapped in the corner facing the wall.
I mean, if Russians are known for anything, it's their deagles, so... Maybe they're ops, I guess, but... Those guys have always...
Well, they basically just want to gamble everything on one bullet. Cuban, whereabouts was the kill there?
He spammed someone?
Ah, okay.
I could be wrong, though.
What a strange position.
I actually see it.
Dosia looking below ladder, where someone's
Yeah, he's
about
found
to
the
go.
guy top ladder, yeah. I mean...
That's so strange that he would just let him go up like that without calling it.
Well, his teammate was looking over, but I don't know if he was reloading or something. He seemed to not notice. Dosia in a really...
Dosia is like LMS this whole half.
Yeah.
And he never ends up going for any of the clutches because that's how late it is to rotate.
I mean, if Dosia can win this 1v1, it'll be huge for them. Lord is in just a perfect position to...
True, but the Lord is also the kind of player who'll overpeak in this situation, in my opinion.
Dosia's taking way too long.
I mean, you can still get him if he kills him instantly here. Nah, by letting him get away, he fucked him there. If he'd have just rushed from the corner when he first hit him there... Yeah, I mean, it's a hard shot to hit because you have to essentially hit running spray, but at least then you'd have the time to defuse. Whereas he essentially needed Lord to do him a favour and actually step back out again in time.
Yeah. I mean, Lord was just going to run away and play the timer at that point, but... Yeah. I think... when you're in a 1v1 like that, him just gambling and running down to the bomb is probably going to actually be a better choice than clearing out everything with that amount of time.
Well, especially as no player wants to be full diffused without shooting the other guy, so they're going to peek a lot of the time even if they don't have to.
Looks like FX is all like set up at inner. He actually went down the vents and's fighting Dosia down there.
Dosia with another kill. Now Taz is going down with 1 health from the bomb. Dosia is about to kill him. Wow.
Ooh.
Wow.
That's just a huge kill by Taz right there. I mean, Cuban's actually in a really good spot to kill RomJK.
Well, I'm guessing Cuban and Taz's AKs are on this game.
Yeah.
Wow. Cuban, whenever I see him, usually his aim doesn't look that good, but it seems to be absolutely on today.
I mean, this is a round that shouldn't even be at this point. Like...
What a strange decision he made there. Funny thing is, if he'd have just kept going for it, it would have had a better chance initially. Oh well, they're gonna get it anyway. No kit, my bad.
I think he did have a kit. I think it just was too slow, too late. But yeah, I don't know. That shot Taz hit coming down the vents was just 1 HP.
The position Dosia was in, it's like 90% that he gets that kill there, because all he has to do is swing his aim to the left and 1 bullet's going to hit Taz. So
Yeah.
Taz has to like instantly hit him with the first 2 bullets.
Which he did.
I mean, you remember that shot we saw earlier on? I'm trying to think where it was. On train at some point, Taz had like a ridiculous shot where he just like snap headshot someone.
It's like Neo's going with his patented ramp push on a pistol.
Dosia holding it with the D. And they've actually boosted someone up in the ramp room onto the light, and they're going to leave him there. But it doesn't matter because the bomb's planted anyway. And Romska, for some bizarre reason, runs to the ramp and gets killed.
Yeah. I mean, this is a must-win T-side pistol for M5.
Oh, that is a nightmare. If you're Romska now, what the fuck are you thinking?
I mean, that's just a really unfortunate...
No reason to lose it there.
Yeah.
I mean, great play by FX to get the kills, but a big tactical error.
I mean, that's just like the other pistol where the... I guess it's not similar to the other pistol, I don't know what I'm talking about, but they M5 has the sight, and for some reason those two guys still stay by ramp and just try to fight Lord. I mean, I guess they didn't know exactly where he is, but they should have just held from further back and let him come up. There was no reason for his teammate to hold the ramp push with a Glock when Dosia has a Deagle and was hiding back lobby with it. But M5 are buying Deagles here.
WinFact has beaten eSuba in 2 maps.
I guess that's not very surprising.
16-2 on Inferno, and 16 to 9 on Nuke.